Anytime you share the highway with other drivers, you need to let others know your plans as you go down the road. In this section, we'll review the importance of using signals to tell other motorists your next move, why good communication helps avoid accidents and traffic violations, and how to send and receive various communications. You may be planning to change lanes, pull to the side of the road, slow down, or to make a turn. All of these maneuvers need to be signaled to other drivers well before the maneuver is made. Because your rig is so much bigger and takes up so much more space than most of your fellow motorists, you must do everything possible to let others know what you intend to do next. Signaling your turns, for example, requires 3 specific steps. Signal early, signal continuously, and cancel your signal once the turn is made. How early do you begin signaling a turn? FMCSR 392.15 says you must signal at least 100 feet in advance and signal through the entire turn. It lets people know where you are every step of the way. And don't forget to turn off the signal when you've completed the turn. What about communicating when you want to change lanes? Again, good planning and plenty of time are important here. Here's the best way. First, signal the direction you are changing lanes. Once the lane is clear, begin making the lane change. Pause as you enter the lane to let others know your intentions. Remember, turn signals do not give you the right of way. Slowing down also requires that you signal fellow motorists. Give the driver behind you warning. Usually a few light taps on the brake pedal will get their attention. Make it a practice to signal every time you overtake and pass other vehicles, pedestrians and cyclists. Assume they don't see or hear you. If they don't know you're there, they could move into the lane in front of you. So, lightly tap your horn, not so hard as to startle them, but enough to let them know you're approaching. During evening hours, using the dimmer switch to flash your lights is also effective. What about communicating when the environment makes it hard to see, such as at dusk or dawn, in driving rain or snow, in thick fog, or on cloudy days? If you are having trouble seeing oncoming vehicles, you can assume they're having just as much trouble seeing you. Turn on your headlights using your low beams. Use your ID lights too, but not in place of your headlights. Anytime you stop at the side of the road, turn on your emergency flashers. This is really important at night. It will warn other motorists who may want to pull off the road at the same place. Never rely on your tail lights to communicate this maneuver. If you are forced to stop on or near the roadway, put out your emergency triangles or flares to give other drivers advanced warning. And if you have to double park on a city street, use your flashers. When driver communication is discussed, some drivers think this means directing traffic. This is far from safe. Never try to direct traffic from the cab. In its simplest form, good communication is helping each other get down the highway. Communicate by using signal lights and horns, and by using emergency signals such as triangles or flares. You can avoid problems by letting people know where you are and what you plan to do.